Marami pang paraan upang makatulong ang isang karaniwang Pilipino at anumang institusyon upang mabawasan ang impact ng climate change. This has to do with the way we live. Masyado kasing naging wasteful ang ating lifestyle na nakasanayan ng karamihan sa atin. One good example is water. Kung minsan, hindi natin napapansin kung tayo ay nagsisipilyo, naliligo, naglilinis, naglalaba. Ang dami pala nating naaaksayang tubig.
People don't realize yung source of water natin threatened na, no? Dahil sa pagdami ng tao and partly because of climate change din, yung cycle nga ng paggawa ng tubig ay nadidisrupt. Since walang mekanismo pa na talagang mapupwersa ang mga tao to absorb the true cost of using water, siguro dadaanin na lang natin sa moral suasion. Ano? Mga tao, please, huwag kayong magsayang ng tubig, sayang ang tubig, kakaunti na ang tubig, lumalaki pa ang population.
So let's keep that in mind. Sa umiinit na mundo, magiging problema ang tubig. Kaya huwag natin itong sasayangin. Sa totoo lang, wasting water is not our only problem. We tend to eat too much, shop too much, maaksaya tayo sa kuryente, sa gasolina, at sa marami pang ibang bagay. All that waste translates to greenhouse gas or carbon emissions na nagpapalala sa global warming. We need to start being conscious of our carbon footprints o ang mga epekto na dulot ng ating pang-araw-araw na gawain sa ating kapaligiran.
We should first of all monitor the amount of CO2 that we're emitting, both from vehicular traffic and also from factories. We should be aware that those things are having an effect far beyond just the local area. They're having an effect on our health because of air pollution. They're also having an effect because of greenhouse gases on the world climate. And we should look into doing things that won't use up won't produce that kind of pollution. The ordinary person, I think, they should think twice about, for instance, they want to have enough money that they can have a nice automobile, for instance. Well, maybe they want to rethink that. Wouldn't it be better to use that money in other ways? For instance, get a house which is maybe closer to a public railroad line or a public bus line so they can use public transport. That would be a big help.
Sa katunayan, marami ng mga grupo at individual na nag-demonstrate kung paano natin ito magagawa. Una na rito, yung mga nagpo-promote ng paggamit ng renewable energy or RE para mag-produce ng kuryente. Ang katwiran nila ay kapag unti-unti tayo mag-switch sa RE, mapapawasan ang pangangailangan nating umangkat at gumamit ng langis, coal at natural gas sa mga power plants at factories. Makakatipid na tayo, mababawasan pa ang ating carbon emissions.
Well, simply put, renewable energy is a source of energy that is replenished continuously by nature. It is limitless, no? It's boundless, no? Walang pagkaubos, no? Napapalitan siya ng nature. In terms of potential, we have, based on existing studies, around 200,000 megawatts of potential renewable energy. You know what that means? 200,000 is like a big body of ocean in terms of potential for renewable energy. What we are using right now is just about 10,000 megawatts of electricity. So when we are talking about developing 200,000 megawatts of electricity from renewable energy resources, that means this source of energy can last beyond our lifetime and last beyond generations to come. No? That is why we are saying, why are we not developing this, no? And instead getting oil, coal, fuel from other countries when we have our own to develop?
Talagang napakayaman ng Pilipinas sa renewable energy resources. Alam niyo ba, na sa dami ng ating mga bulkan, ang Pilipinas ang isa sa pinakamalaking producer ng geothermal energy sa buong mundo.
Yes, actually, the Philippines is the second largest producer of geothermal energy all over the world. A very good example, malapit po sa Manila, yung sa likod ng Mount Makiling. No? Meron po tayong planta dyan na nag-generate ng electricity. Sa Tiwi, sa isang volcano na kapitbahay ng Mayon Volcano. Sa Minegros, ay marami din. Meron din sa Mount Apo. Sa Leyte, sa Mayormo. So, itong mga examples na to ay napakaganda at siguro ay kung mapaparami pa natin yung mga planta na pwedeng mag-generate ng geothermal energy ay mas maganda para sa ating bansa.
Bukod sa geothermal, medyo laganap din ang paggamit natin sa hydroelectric power, kung saan pinakikinabangan natin ang lakas ng agos ng ating mga ilog. At dahil ang ating bansa ay isang archipelago, meron tayong mga coastal areas where we can harness wind and ocean energy.
Well, sa wind energy po, ay may LEC lang dyan na inilalagay na kapag ito ay nahanginan ay magpapatakbo din ng mga makina para mag-generate ng electricity. So, siguro ay pagtuunan ng pansin ito kasi sa Northern Luzon ay meron na po tayong magandang example na pag-harvest ng enerhiya mula sa hangin.
One of the areas I think we should also look at is ocean thermal energy conversion. This is called OTEC. This is taking the warm seawater and combining it with the cold seawater, which is down about 1 kilometer. The difference between those can actually generate electricity if they're done in a proper kind of plant. So the Philippines is a prime place to do this kind of energy, thermal energy conversion from the ocean called OTEC, and I think we should look into that more.